Hi, Chandra Tatvaraj here. Whenever I'm in a mood or something pops up in my mind which I think may make interesting viewing and there's something relevant which will help people confronting these issues in their lives, I make these small videos. Now I'm going to be talking about, is life a competition? Well, with the education model we have grown up in the capitalistic society, it is a competition. But this is what keeps people in depression, and nobody is happy in that model. There are one and far and few between who are happy, who win that rat race. And they have to keep winning that rat race to be happy because there's always somebody behind them trying to compete with him and be better. Now, in the arts, it's a big ball game of the ego. Oh, that personality is bigger, this personality is bigger. And it's a big circus. There is no peace and happiness in that rat race. Beta Parto commented, competitions are for horses, not artists. Because how do you evaluate art? How can you choose between a Picasso and a Van Gogh? It is just an aptitude and somebody has a preference for one to the other. Rabindranath Tagore commented, poetry, music, and art cherish in them the profound faith of man in the unity of his being with all existence, the final truth of which is the truth of personality. It is a religion directly apprehended and not a system of metaphysics to be analyzed and argued. Now, you can look at this in any parallel of life. If you see life as a competition, you can be sure you will never be happy because there's always somebody blessed with some other talent which may be better than yours. We all are limited in what we are gifted with. And if you see yourself as a competition with somebody, you will never be happy. Now look at it in nature. A rose doesn't compete with a lily. That's why it is beautiful. And that is in context I wrote my last book, The Lotus, the Rose, the Lily. Nature is not in competition with anything. They're just blooming to their fullest potential. They're over this duality of the mind of winning and losing. They're completely in bliss because they're not in competition. They just want to be the best version of themselves. So if you really want to be happy in life, just be the best version of yourself. Work on being the best version of yourself. Forget about the competition. In spirituality, it teaches you that life is a leela, a game, and the wise man plays the game. The fool lives in the world as a beast of burden. So if you live in the world of competition, you're living a beast of burden. So if you really want to live in peace, play the game of life. You will win some, you will lose some. Be indifferent to it. Don't be attached to it. As Rudyard Kipling so beautifully said in his poem If you can dream but not make dreams your master, if you can think but not make thoughts your aim, if you can meet with triumph or disaster and treat those two impostors just the same. So enjoy the journey life and don't be caught with this personality of yours in a ball game of an ego with somebody else. When you get into spirituality, that individual self may be an illusion. Jesus said, deny yourself. Buddha said, anatta, there is no self. There is one interconnected, interdependent whole, and we are a part of that. Life, which is eternal. And you're just an expression of it which comes and goes with a name that is just a noun. Don't be attached to that noun for any of its glory. As Osho beautifully said, your absence is godliness, your presence ungodly. Chalo, if this helped you a bit, good. If it didn't, scroll past it. Cheers.